iPad Air 4, the end of iPad Pro? During the streamed Time Flies event on September 15th of this year, Apple announced the brand new iPad Air. In addition to the expected upgrades and functions, the tablet also comes with a completely new and stylish design. As a result, the Apple tablet has been renewed after many years of being relatively untouched. This new product has been upgraded so much, in fact, that many believe that it'll kill the iPad Pro. In this video, we'll take a deep dive look into the iPad Air 4 and why it could take the iPad Pro's crown. Before we get started, don't forget to hit the red subscribe button and ring the notification bell beside it. That way, you'll never miss one of our future videos on the newest tech. The newest iPad Air. The iPad Air has been the safe choice for many people who couldn't choose between the regular iPad and the iPad Pro because it was developed in such a way to land in the middle of the spec tree. More powerful and impressive than some, but less impressive than others. Despite the fact that the iPad Air was considered the best of both worlds choice, it has always looked like the regular iPad in design. A design that was successful for years but has recently been seen as a bit outdated with thick screen edges and a physical home button, something that Apple has changed in the new iPad Air. Although the Cupertino company is responsible for this modern makeover, is the iPad Air 4 more than just an upgraded design that looks good on the eye? Well, to answer that question, we'll need to take a closer look. The iPad Air sports a brand new design that is clearly based on the iPad Pro, and now the iPhone 12 series. It means that the tablet has flat sides, thinner screen edges, and it removes the physical home button. This decision could have been made to make the screen of the iPad Air bigger, without making the tablet physically larger. Something that, with a thickness of only 6.1 millimeters, has been very successful. Together with the weight of 458 grams, it ensures that it fits perfectly in the hand without becoming uncomfortable after a long, lengthy period of use. The camera system is based on the single system of the iPhone 8 in appearance and also looks great on the system itself, especially in combination with the vibrant color options that are available. So as mentioned, the fingerprint scanning home screen has now found a new home. Where it used to be a physical button at the bottom of the screen, it has now been incorporated into the power button of the model. A fantastic location that is tucked away, yet does an excellent job at identifying its rightful owner. Some may find it difficult to get used to the new Touch ID location, but that's a small price to pay for a more advanced system, right? The display. The new iPad Air is equipped with an impressive 10.9-inch Retina display. The screen has a resolution of 1640 by 2360 pixels, which have a pixel density of 224 ppi. Both of these things contribute to the quality of the screen. Just like Apple's True Tone display, it has P3 wide color and high brightness capability. That being said, it has a brightness of 500 nits, where the iPad Pro has 600 nits. It's a downgrade that won't be noticed much as the screen still performs exceptionally well without the missing of 100 nits. This is especially true when watching movies, series, or YouTube videos just like this one. A detail that may be a make or break moment for many potential buyers is the fact that it can't view content in 4K, something that's becoming more expected as tech moves on. Instead, it has to make do with a maximum screen resolution of 1080p. If you're investing in a new tablet, would you be okay with having a 1080p display, or do you think that 4K should now come as standard? We'd love to know your thoughts in the comments section below. Unfortunately, one detail that may not be so easily overlooked is the refresh rate of the iPad Air 4. The latest iPad Pro has a 120Hz screen, while the iPad Air still has to make do with a 60Hz screen. Of course, the 120Hz is a premium function that is offered by the iPad Pro, but an increase could have been implemented to keep up with the best tablets on the market. Specifications and performance. Unlike the iPad Pro, the new iPad Air has a A14 Bionic chip inside of it, a processor that is equipped with a 6-core CPU, a 4-core GPU, and a renewed 16-core neural engine. In short, it is a compact powerhouse capable of much more than most tablets currently on the market. That being said, you would expect the iPad Air to have more RAM than the Pro, but at 4GB, it doesn't. Despite this, the Air 4 can play games or stream TV shows flawlessly, capable of multitasking programs and even rendering videos. For those who have edited content before, you will know that this shows how powerful the device truly is. The software. It's always difficult to look at Apple software, as the advantages and disadvantages often lie with the operating system and not the device itself. iPad OS 14 is used on the new iPad Air 4, which does give it plenty of functions. It's possible to use Scribble, as there is also support for the Apple Pencil 2, as well as other features like toolbars, Siri, notifications, and search bars. All of these have been redesigned to have a much more compact appearance. The camera system. The camera system of the iPad Air 4 consists of only one 12-megapixel camera, which seems like a step back when comparing it to the evolution of the iPhone. That being said, it still has various functionalities such as slow-mo, panorama, and time-lapse. These features work just as effectively as they do on other Apple products, only at the expense of the overall picture quality. With only one camera, the user will see lots of noise in the photos, especially in low-exposure environments. Also, the lack of cameras reduces the depth of a photograph. Many may argue that for a tablet, that is expected. But can it be expected from a brand new Apple tablet? The biggest camera problem that users face is the selfie camera. As with the iPad Pro, the 7-megapixel selfie camera is fantastic for making videos in a resolution of 1080p at 60 frames per second. But the location of the camera, which is found at the right side of the tablet, just isn't flattering for anyone, no matter how much time you spend doing your hair. The battery. The battery of the iPad Air offers its users 8 hours of screen time before needing to be recharged. That can be increased to 10 hours if used in eco mode. The standby time of the tablet is also impressive. It can last several days while draining minimal power. A considerable advantage of the iPad Air 4 is that it comes with a USB-C adapter of 20 watts. This delivers 2 watts more power than the iPad Pro's adapter. iPad Pro killer? Overall, the iPad Pro is the very best tablet on the market and proves that it doesn't have to be the most powerful device to be the best. Lots of companies have claimed to have the next iPad Pro killer, but haven't been able to back it up. It seems that it is Apple itself that could become the killer of the iPad Pro, depending on the tailored needs of the user. If you need an extensive camera system, a larger tablet, and a screen with a refresh rate of 120 Hz, then the iPad Pro will be the tablet for you. You can deal with a slightly less effective version of those things and just want a fantastic tablet, then the iPad Air 4 is the right choice for you. One factor that may certainly sway people's minds is the price difference. The average price of the iPad Pro is currently around $899, whereas the iPad Air 4 costs around $669. And that concludes our video of the iPad Air 4 and why it may be the greatest tablet on the market today. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure you show your support by giving it a thumbs up. If you're a fan of Apple products and want to keep up to date with all the latest news and releases, make sure to hit the red subscribe button and ring the notification bell. That way, you'll never miss one of our future uploads. Thanks for watching.